Good evening, everybody. Mark Finan here in the home weather office on this Sunday evening. It is the 7th day of May, 2023. This is the evening weather briefing on Sunday night, getting you ready for what we can expect for the week ahead. Well, another cool weekend is now behind us. We saw temperatures in the upper 60s yesterday with those showers and thunderstorms. Today, despite the sunshine, valley temperatures were still only in the upper 60s to around 70 degrees. For Sacramento, the average daytime high as of today is 79. Tuesday, that average high goes to 80 degrees. So it is a time of year when we can often see daytime highs in the mid to upper 90s, but instead we've been seeing cooler weather. We are going to see a big change through this week in terms of our temperatures. The end of the week will be quite a bit warmer, but the beginning of the week, we still have some of this cooler weather, maybe some showery weather to get through. So let me show you that. Here's the satellite photo from late this afternoon. You can see the clear skies over the valley, some clouds, generally fair weather cumulus clouds here over the crest of the Sierra. But the thing I really want to point out is this low off the coast and this line, a little cold front line running down here out ahead of it. So you have classic low, cold front, and this is going to brush by our area during the day on Monday. Now, this is going to be pretty weak. Most areas will miss the rain, but let me show you what a couple of the models are showing. First, I'll show you the bigger picture here and show you the changes that we are going to see over the next couple of days. So this is our 500 millibar chart, and let me back up to the beginning here. Back up. There we go. So here's the flow that we're in right now. And as you can see, we still have this somewhat zonal flow, and then this is that weather system that little low that I just pointed out on the satellite. And that goes by to the north during the day on Monday, and it drags some rain through the area that I'll show you in closer detail here in just a second. And then behind it, there's another little low that'll keep the cooler air around into the day on Tuesday, but Tuesday looks like it'll be a dry day, other than maybe the southern Sierra as that low digs farther to the south. This is going to be into the day on Wednesday. That low begins to lift out, and then this is late Wednesday and into early Thursday. We have the beginnings of the ridging, which brings in the warmer weather. And this is the day on Friday. This is Saturday, a big sharp ridge, offshore flow. Offshore flow means that you won't have anything in the way of a cooling breeze, so that when the warm weather moves in, even coastal areas are likely to be pretty warm. And as we head into next weekend, that flow begins to change just a little bit. But either way, once the air mass changes, it'll be changing rather dramatically. All right, so let's take a look at the chances of rain on Monday. I'll show you the HRRR model, and let's get into Monday. This is Monday at 5 a.m. You can see where the rain is. Some nice rain. There's going to be some nice rain in the northern part of the state. But as we go through the middle part of the day, that line just kind of falls apart, and we will see some rain. This is late morning. There'll be some rain in, let's say, Grass Valley, Nevada City. There'll be some light showers, maybe as far south as Placerville. But I think for those of you in Jamestown, Sonora, and Groveland, we're likely going to miss that, as well as Stockton and Modesto. And even the rain amounts we're going to see aren't going to be that great. So that's the way the HRRR shows it. Let me show you the way the NAM shows it. Same sort of thing. That line very weak as it comes through. This is the best chance of rain. This is the middle part of the day, and then that line just falls apart. So even the areas that see some rain aren't going to see all that much. Let's look at the total precip accumulation. And let's see. Yeah, it shows very, very little, 1/100th of an inch. In the foothills, maybe 2/10 of an inch of rain. That would be about it. So that isn't going to do that much for us. And that's our only chance of rain for this week in Northern California. So as I said, the pattern's about to change. That weather system will keep the temperatures down, though. We'll still be in the upper 60s to around 70 on Monday, and probably right around 70 degrees during the day on Tuesday, or maybe low 70s. It's after that that things will begin to change. Before we wrap things up, I do want to give you a look at what we can expect across the country this week. For those of you that are road warriors and you're going to be looking at the weather across the country, it's actually going to be a relatively quiet week, I would think. Let me move this over here so we can see the entire country. So, the thing you really look for at this time of year are severe weather outbreaks. This is on Tuesday afternoon. There may be some thunderstorms in Texas once again. I think the best chance of severe weather this week are going to be these afternoon blowups in parts of Texas. This area on the Front Range on Wednesday night, that may turn out to be some severe weather. But otherwise, we have a big area of high pressure here over the Great Lakes, leaving the northeast and all the Great Lakes area is dry. This is Thursday. The West Coast is dry. The most active weather will be in the middle part of the country. And this is Thursday afternoon. Looks like there may be a front here that may touch off some severe weather. But that's the biggest thing as we're into the middle part of May is the afternoon thunderstorms and the potential for severe weather here in the middle part of the country. But the West Coast and the East Coast both look like they're going to be relatively quiet as we go through this week. And even the severe outbreaks, as far as I can tell right now, don't look that bad this week. So that's everything I've got for you here on this Sunday evening. Hope that gives you an idea of what you can expect throughout this week. I'll have daily updates, of course, here on YouTube, and I'll be on KCRA every evening this week. Let's see, and there'll be Facebook chats on Tuesday and Thursday night. So that's everything I've got for you tonight. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll talk to you later.